Hello fellow adventurers and collectors. I know it's been a while, but I figured I'd start this back up again by showcasing my new display area. So yeah, it's been a while and I actually moved in that time that I've been gone, so that's why I haven't really uploaded anything. But yeah, I figured I'd come back and showcase the collection I do have. I did sell off a few pieces and added some in the last collection update, which was I think 2 years ago, but I'm not 100% set on how these are displayed or categorized, but that's something I'm going to continue to work on. And with this new area, I'm at least able to display everything that I want. But for the most part, I got them categorized by like if they're movie or video game related, like this shelf here. So I try to keep them grouped together based off of a certain theme like that, but that doesn't always work out. And this one's more of like a street gang kind of look, because I know these characters are more streetwear than anything else, so I figured I'd group them together. And I was in the process of upgrading some of their bodies because I didn't really care for the base bodies that they had, but I didn't get one for the Ghost of Kurosawa, I figured, in time for this video, but it's something I'm working on as well. And I was really debating on getting like dividers almost for these shelves, but I've decided against it because I like the clean look that these have already. So with that, I do have, my 6-inch collection, which is mainly on the bottom because I don't really, look at it too often or take them out for photography or anything. So I have them down here, and as you can see here, I was able to pick up one of the Hasbro Fortnite figures, and I'm a little leery. The price isn't necessarily the best, but I think I'm going to be selective on which characters I get from them, hoping that they make a couple of my main characters, so we'll see. And moving along here, we have these. This is like more movie and video game related figures, and I did find more Warhammer figures too, so I added them down here. A part of me wishes I might do it actually, is putting some floating shelves above where my TV sits, but I haven't decided on that yet because I like to keep things modular, and if things come up, I would like to change it. Here we have more of the G.I. Joe and Batman figures that I have in my collection. Of course, the Gundams are in the back. And this is more of like catch-all, if anything else. And of course, here we have the Smart Dolls. And I know it looks empty now, but I have plans to actually customize the background to make it look a little bit better than just this. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably turn that into a video as well, so stay tuned for that. And not much progress has been made on them in terms of getting new clothes or anything. Like I said, I've been running around mostly since I've been gone, so it's been nice to actually sit down and work on my collection a little bit and get my mind off of things. So a lot has changed since the last time I was on here, but that's beside the point. Moving on, I just used the front of that building as a facade because I don't have the room to display the whole thing, but here we have more of the military futuristic kind of thing. Aside from the pumpkin guy, he doesn't necessarily fit in anywhere, but I put him next to the other 3A figure at the very least. In fact, I had so much room that I have an empty shelf, and I plan on putting the custom military figures that I have on there. And yeah, I don't necessarily have a lot these days, and I don't really plan on expanding a lot outside of the customs that I want to do, but that'll be for a future video because I want to kind of develop my own story for that. And over here we have my movies and video games, and on this little shelf here I've decided to put props, for photography and whatnot. And then right here is my vintage G.I. Joe collection, and I do want to expand upon this in a future video because I do have figures from all over the world in this little shelf here, so that's something I want to work on as well. And here is the last little bit that I have. This shelf here I just used for, miscellaneous items and whatnot because they didn't fit in on the other categories. And then finally, this is where I'm going to be doing my reviews. So it's not as much room, but at least gives a little bit more depth to my backgrounds. So here's a little sample here of what that would look like. So with that said, I am trying to get back into the swing of things, and I appreciate everyone that has stuck around, and even the new people that have joined in. And I look forward to creating more content for you guys. So I thank you guys for taking the time to watch this little collection update. I know it's been a while, so I figured I'd come back with that. So with that said, if you feel so inclined, please like, comment, and or subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time.